Another night of peaceful protests prove New Yorkers aren't giving up on their push for justice.
It saddens us that we have to be here today.
Demonstrations around the nation continue for Daunte Wright, a 20-year-old shot and killed last weekend in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota, during a traffic stop for an expired registration. In Washington Square Park Wednesday, a large crowd also shed light on Dominic Luscious, a transgender woman murdered last week in the Ozarks region of Missouri.
The way policing is right now, it doesn't work, and it has never worked for Black people in this country.
The pain from police-involved shootings is undeniable for the mothers of Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, and Eric Garner, united by grief in Manhattan and offering their support to Katie Wright, Daunte Wright's mom.
My son was laying there, unresponsive.
My Lord.
That was the last time that I seen my son.
Kim Potter is the Brooklyn Center, Minnesota police officer who shot Wright. She has resigned and she's been arrested and charged with second-degree manslaughter. Meanwhile, a murder trial continues for Derek Chauvin, the former Minneapolis police officer charged in George Floyd's death. As many protesters call for police reform, NYPD Commissioner DERMOT SHEA tells the Pix 11 Morning News police officers can always look for ways to improve. SHEA says his department is in communication with Minneapolis and they're bracing for the results of the Chauvin trial.
It's our city. We want to protect our city. You know, peaceful protests, coming out and protesting, if it comes to that, is a good thing. And we will be there to make sure that everyone can do that safely.
Officer Potter stepped down from her role before she could have been fired, but if convicted, she faces up to 10 years in prison. Meanwhile, later today here in New York City in front of the Stonewall Inn, another protest will be taking place at 5 o'clock this evening.